Okay, welcome to another module, lesson, or whatever you want to call it. Welcome back. This is going to be about habit programming, how to get really in great shape and increase your confidence in your quality of life. But first, you want to get rid of the bad habits and routines that keep you in a vicious cycle that is limiting you from becoming more stronger, becoming more fit, becoming more confident, and becoming more mindful. So in this lesson, we're going to go over all the habits, how to get rid of habits, how to implement habits that actually suit your life, and how to then, like the most effective way on how to get there. If you stay through the end, at the end of the video, there is a routine that you can follow that you can just copy and paste into your life. But yeah, let's just get into it. There's people that already know me. I am building oh my God, I'm sick. I'm sorry. There are already people that know me. Some people don't. But let me just go over it really quickly, who I am, why you should even listen to me in the first place. So yeah, I'm an online fitness coach, but I've been in the army for about 5 years. I'm ex-military. I had a great time in there, got a lot of discipline and getting rid of motivation, only discipline right there. But yeah, I had a great time. I have a girlfriend for about 6 years right now. And yeah, I'm always like really ingrained into having a one strong relationship rather than hopping from girl to girl. It's like when you have a program that you want to stick to, it's like if you want to hop from program to program, you're never going to get any good result. You're never going to get any great love. Some people might know me from the video that popped off on Instagram about Tron. I was talking about Tron, so I ride motorcycles. I fucking love it. I always thought I was going to be a dog person, but nonetheless I have a cat right now and I'll play the piano. If you search on Spotify, I made music in there. If you really deeply search, I think you should be able to find me. But yeah, I get men in shape. I increase their confidence. I have a great community. These are like one of the group calls that we have. This is what I do right now. Yeah, and just to show you whatever I'm going to tell you right now about habit programming, getting in shape, just to back up my proof, these are like results that I've gotten for my clients. Yeah, or there's 2 times the same in here, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Just to show you that I'm not bullshitting. Now, habits, we're gonna go over Jack and Dick, right? Just to have a great example. So Jack, right, he sleeps and then he gets up, as everyone does. Everyone has the same 24 hours. When he gets up, he grabs his phone immediately. There's a lot of people that do that, right? They get up, hit snooze, or they open up their phone and they immediately start scrolling, or they immediately check their notifications, their emails. He eats breakfast and has coffee, and then he drives to work. But when he drives to work, he listens to radio and music. Then when he's at work, right, he works, he has lunch, he drives back home, and then he has another, radio and music playing. When he comes home, he complains to his wife because whatever he did in his work, something didn't go well, he had problems, whatever, he complains to his wife about it, right? It's not good. Then he makes dinner, and then he watches Netflix for about an hour or an hour and a half, whatever, when he's eating dinner. And then again, he scrolls on his phone. He does any tasks that needs to be done, but he's scrolling on his phone before he gets to sleep. And then he repeats the cycle. He has bad sleep because he's scrolling on his phone and he immediately grabs his phone from the moment he wakes up. He gains a lot of fat because, and can't, he loses a lot of muscle because he's not doing any workouts in between. He can't fit it in, he's too busy. His dopamine is drained because of always being on his phone. Everything is hard, he's too busy, has a bad relationship because he only complains to his wife. He needs to vent, and he has a lot of negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. On the other hand, we have Nick, and he also has the same 24 hours. He sleeps, he gets up, and from the moment he wakes up, he does one hard task. It's either doing 50 morning push-ups. This is what I do. Every moment I get up, 50 morning push-ups, and I do the hardest thing that needs to be done. Is it something that I need to fix in my house? I will do it. From the moment I wake up, I do it before going into my work. So then fasting, it's I'll automatically start losing fat. I'll burn fat due to the fasting. I feel clean, my body's clean. I don't need breakfast to get myself going. So fasting, and then, he drives to work, right? Throughout driving to work, he listens to a podcast about anything that he wants to get knowledge about workouts, or about nutrition, or about mindfulness, or any other topic that he wants to listen to. If it's about history, this is what my girl does. Whenever she drives to work, she has a podcast about history, which is, okay, I'm gonna do this off, but, and every time she comes home, she has something to tell. She has knowledge about history. And then he works, he has lunch, he drives back home, another podcast, and then he shares, interesting topic with his wife that he's gotten. And then he influences his wife to do a workout before the dinner. It's just a non-negotiable. Let's just do a workout before dinner, 30 minutes, for example. Then he has dinner, and then he packs a balanced lunch after the dinner, right? Just after the dinner or whilst dinner, he packs a balanced lunch, and then he gets to sleep, right? No phone, does one hard task, and in between, the lunch or working, he can grab his phone then. But he has good sleep, because whatever he does before he sleeps, he either reads a book, but he doesn't grab his phone. He's in great shape because he influences his wife to do a workout, or he influences himself. If you don't have a relationship, he's in great shape. He likes doing hard things because that's the thing that he does from the moment he wakes up. He has no excuses. He's a role model in his relationship or his family or for himself. He has positive thoughts because he listens to podcasts or read books, and he's solution-based thinking instead of excuses. Now you can get out of this vicious cycle, whatever cycle you're in. If you're in this cycle, or you just don't like the life that you're in, you can break out of it if you allow yourself. If you don't think so, then you will never. If you think you will never, then you will never. I can guarantee you. If right now you have things popping up in your mind, like you have excuses, right? You will never get out of this cycle. I can guarantee you that. If right now you're open-minded and you think okay, this could possibly save my life, this could possibly change it, then yes, it will change. But if you don't think so, you will never. Now, it's a vicious cycle that is either supportive or destructive. If you have and destructive people will always have excuses towards the successful people. Supportive people will never have anything to say to the destructive people. Now, you can reprogram your mind. How to get rid of bad habits, and how long does it take to get rid of bad habits, and how to implement habits, and what habits should you actually do. Now, let's get into that. How to get rid of bad habits. It's not easy, but it's who you are. So if you say that I can't smoke, right? You're smoking, or you're drinking, or whatever bad habit, right? And you want to get rid of it, and you say I can't smoke. I stopped smoking, right? It's a new year. I can't smoke. You will stay identified as being a smoker. If you say I am a non-smoker, I don't smoke, that's just not who I am. You identify as being a non-smoker. Yes, you might relapse, but if you identify as being a non-smoker, it'll go way easier. It's all about how you identify, how you talk to yourself. Now, the first thing that you can do to get rid of the bad habits is make it invisible. If you like snacking, junk food, whatever, don't buy it in the first place. Keep it out of sight. If you smoke weed or you drink alcohol, don't buy it in the first place and keep it out of sight. Throw it in the fucking trash. You need to redesign your environment, so whatever you see in front of you, whatever is you need to make it invisible. It can't trigger your mind. If you procrastinate due to distracting apps like Netflix, Instagram, TikTok, block the apps, restrict it. Only 10 minutes, whatever. You need to block it. If you say that you're busy, and if I ask you right now to open up your phone and see how many time you spend on these apps, there's nothing to talk about anymore. Your excuses don't matter. Now, you can make it unattractive as well. For example, smoking, right? It's actually just a temporary stress relief. You need to know that it's just a stress relief. It's only temporary. It will come back again. You need to know it makes it unattractive. It damages your health. You stink in other people, and your teeth turn yellow. I don't know why you want this. Like, it's just a temporary stress relief. You stink, your teeth turn yellow, and there's a lot of money and time being wasted. So make the habit unattractive. Make it more difficult, like watching TV, right? If you like watching TV, but you know you're wasting time, put the remote in another room. You can't put on the TV. If you're always on your phone, put the phone in another room. Now, if you do, you have to give money to a friend. Make it so unattractive that, or make it difficult that if you do want to hit the snooze or snooze button on your alarm, you want to grab your phone, you don't want to do a workout, you want to do anything self-destructive, you have to give money to a friend. And if it's like, oh, €5, oh, I'm gonna give €5, make it €50. Replace it instead of resisting it, right? If you smoke weed and you're addicted to smoking weed, if you try resisting it, you will lose. It's as simple as that. When you have a thought popping in your mind, it's like, oh, I want to chill a bit, oh, life is getting hard right now. I want something external to make me feel good. And you're like, no, let's not do that. You're trying to resist it. If you try to resist it, you try to resist the thought, you will lose. It's as simple as that. Now, you want to scroll on your phone? Go for a walk. It's better than scrolling. It's better than smoking. It's better than alcohol. It's better than watching TV. Go for a walk. Even if it rains, put on your coat and you're gonna have a fun time. It's better than, you need to replace it instead of resisting it. From the moment you have this thought popping in your mind, it's like, okay, I understand that it's popping in my mind. It's reprogrammed in my mind, but let's just do something else. And you change your environment, you change your cues, whatever, like I told you about the remote, the TV remote. If it's not in front of you, you're not gonna think about it. But if it pops in your mind, go for a walk. You're changing everything. You change your thoughts, emotions, feelings, if you change your environment. Now, track, reflect, and be consistent. It takes time to get rid of these bad habits, but you need to have an accountability partner. It's either having a coach, as in me, or have your accountability partner be your partner, or a friend. But don't focus on perfection. Don't focus on intensity. Only focus on discipline and consistency. You will relapse, probably, but don't see this as, your downfall. Focus on consistency. Don't make it perfect. How long does it take? Well, simple habits, as in like drinking water, only takes about a few weeks to get it consistently. You might think like, oh, drinking water, whoa, that's stupid. There are a lot of people that don't drink water. Maybe you don't drink water as much as you should be. A simple habit is from the moment you wake up, you drink half a liter of water. This is what I do, and this is what my clients do. And yeah, it takes a few weeks to get it ingrained. Complex habits, as in working out, it adds more resistance. Or eliminating bad habits, that takes about 2 to 3 months before it's like ingrained into you. The more you repeat it, the better. You get what you repeat. That's from James Clear from Atomic Habits. 80% of what I'm telling you right now, I've gotten it from the book Atomic Habits. It's a great book. If you want to read it, no. if you want to get rid of bad habits and implement like new habits in your life, I recommend you to read that book. And track your habits with a tracking sheet. Have like a big tracking sheet at your wall, whatever, where you sleep, or at your desk, or whatever, when you can like track everything. And you're gonna see like, okay, be consistent with 2-3 months and your life will change. I can assure you that. If you want to become more mindful, you want to become more fit, what habits should you actually do? Where there are a lot of gurus that will say that you don't need these next habits that I'll present to you in order for you to achieve success. They live a quite unbalanced life and are chasing success, which I totally understand. But the reason why you are in this community or in this YouTube community is because you want balance, because you've been pushing in one direction all this time and you want some more success for yourself. So there is a lot of people on the internet that will say like, okay, you don't need these habits to become successful, but yeah, I understand. But if you want to live balanced, you want to feel good in your body and not chase one single thing, then you need these habits. Let's go over them. Workouts, fasting, tracking your food, meditation, and reading. Now, these habits, you need to decrease the resistance for them. Make it more visible. Put your workout clothes right in front of you. It decreases the resistance. Make it more attractive. Like have a vision board of people that are really fit, the body that you want, the mindfulness that you want, the life that you want. Whatever habits that you do, it needs to be attractive. Like make a vision board that you see it. It's like, oh damn, I want that life. Then you're gonna decrease the resistance towards doing these habits. And then you can increase the resistance. Decrease the resistance. 30-minute workouts only. Start with fasting and not tracking your food. Just start with fasting. 5-minute meditations. Read 1 page. And if you're still not consistent, decrease it even more until it's so stupid not to do it. Just read 1 sentence in a book. But if you think that you're too busy to even read 1 sentence, you are not too busy. You're making up excuses. It's your ego trying to protect itself from getting into a discomfort state. And after 2 weeks of being consistent with this, you want to start increasing the resistance and doing 1-hour workouts. Fast and track your food. 15-minute meditation. Read until you go to sleep. Boom. Now, some extra habits that you might want to do is affirmations. Energy flows where attention goes. That's as simple as that. Spend 5 minutes affirming your purpose. Plan your day, 1 to 3 key things that aligns with your goal. Wherever you want to go, write down 1 to 3 things that you want to achieve that day and do it. Cold shower and ice baths build mental resilience. Doing hard things that you just don't like. You're going to build a lot of resilience and discipline, because whatever you're going to do after the cold shower or the ice bath is nothing compared to what you just did. So if you have something that you need to do but you just don't want to do it, hop in an ice bath or a cold shower and you're going to do whatever it is after that. Reflect and journal. So review your day and if you have accomplished the tasks or not. Now, affirmation is good with like a vision board. So from the moment you wake up and you look at your vision board, it like affirms that whatever you're gonna do that day will be in line with what you want to achieve. And then you plan your day, what you want to do, that is in alignment with the affirmations. And then boom, you reflect and journal. Like, have you accomplished these tasks? If not, what went wrong? Now you need to respect your rhythm, and this is the last part that we're coming into. So you want to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because then you're going to have a lot of REM sleep. This is where you dream. The more you dream, the better. The more creative you'll be, the more restorative your sleep is. Now when you wake up, you want to put the alarm in another room, or put your phone on the top of the closet so you can get up. And if you have the luxury, get up at sunrise. It triggers your brain. It sees sunlight, and then it's good. It's good. it fits your circadian rhythm. No phone, don't grab your phone, do 50 morning push-ups or do something hard. If you need to fix something if you need to fix the light bulb but it's still broken, fix it then. Tomorrow, do it tomorrow from the moment you wake up. Still, no phone, drink 500 milliliters, like a half a liter of water, and start fasting. Still, no phone. Plan your day and affirm what you're gonna do. Look at your vision board, look at what you want to achieve. Affirm like, this is the goal that I want, this is what I already want to have, and then plan out your day. And what you can do is lay out your workout clothes and a water bottle when you get home from your work. You'll see the workout clothes is right in front of you. You decrease the resistance. And still, no phone. And do any hard tasks in your work. If you have a business, do the hardest tasks. If you are in your career, do the hardest tasks. Then what you actually want to do is working hours when you work. It's like 90 minutes of work and then 10 minutes rest. I don't know what's that called. It's what's the name again? I'm not sure what the name is again, but it's like a rhythm. 90 minutes work, 10 minutes rest. It's really good. Lunch is where you break your fast. Have a balanced lunch where you have I'm sorry, I'm still sick. Where you have your protein, carbs and some fats, just a balanced lunch. And then do more work after your lunch, and use fruit to subside your cravings. Use fruit, water and coffee to not have any more cravings or anything else. Then when you come home, right, either you want to do a workout. It's either 1 hour, 30 minutes or 15 minutes. If you don't have 15 minutes, you're bullshitting, man. Then you want to have dinner or do some home tasks after the workout, right? You're sweaty, then do all the home tasks that need to be done. Cook your dinner, you're still sweaty, you're gonna be in flow. And the last hour, you want to dim all the lights so you increase your melatonin. And the last hour of your day, you don't want to have any phone anymore. You exclude the phone. You want to brain dump and reflect, anything that is work related, any emotions that you have, any stress, write it down so you don't have to think about it, and then meditate. After that, you can meditate for about 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 1 minute or just counting your breath. And the last 45 minutes, you want to start reading a book, or the last 30 minutes, read a book, and that is going to increase a lot of melatonin. Melatonin will make sure that that's a sleep molecule. And reading a book, read something that you're interested in, something that could improve your quality of life. And then boom, you go to sleep, 7 to 8 hours of sleep if possible. And that's it, that's a really good rhythm to be in. And yeah, now to show you like what my clients have been going through, this was when I implemented the workouts, their nutrition, their habits, their rhythm, their meditation routines and all that stuff. This was Yala. 1 month into the program, he had a fast metabolism. He had this limiting belief that he couldn't gain any weight. As of me, I was bullied back in the days because as a kid, because I was skinny, I wasn't confident. Right now, he's getting through it as well. It's amazing, like his whole body is different. It's cool to see. He has like this upright physique. This was about 3 months. This was amazing as well. Like he's getting more, his triceps are coming out, his biceps are coming out. He has this shape. He has like, his chest is coming out. This was about in 3 months as well. Cleaned up the whole physique. Right now he looks way more confident. This was in about 3 months as well. He did CrossFit, but he wanted to get in a more like V-shaped physique, like a Greek god physique. And then his back is way more defined. This was about in 6 months. We got rid of all the fat and developed like a good frame underneath there and show all the muscles showing. Let the muscles show. Yeah, I have more results. No need to go over all this. But yeah, all these clients basically, when they entered the program, they got more muscular. They got into that lean and muscular physique. Usually it's about in 3 to 6 months or even a year. But yeah, they got even more mindful because they do read, they do the meditations, and whatever I just told you to do right here, apply this, and you're gonna look exactly like this. You're gonna be able to like get rid of all the bad habits and implement the habits that you actually want, and design the life that you want. But if you'd like to have the guidance, I'm here for you. You can schedule a link down below, or you can follow me on Instagram if you want some more tips and see what my daily routine looks like. Yeah, it's good to surround yourself with like-minded people. Whatever you read, whatever content you watch, you become, because it changes your thoughts, your emotions. But yeah, I hope this video was valuable to you. If you'd like to be coached, like I said, you can schedule a link down below. And I hope this video was valuable to you. I tried to keep it fast-paced. But yeah, I like making these. It's cool to make it. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.